Okay, so there are many programs out there that claim they can help you pass the FAA written test. But the reality is, 1. The FAA has now changed many of the questions to be more practical and scenario-based, and these questions are not being released to the public. 2. Most of the software out there concentrates on question and answer with a brief explanation on why the correct answer is correct, and with the new questions not being published, that might be a little bit of a problem. 3. You need to buy a copy for your PC, to view it during your work break, a copy for your Mac to view at home, and one more for your iPad if you're an on-the-go learner. 4. The software out there can be incredibly expensive, up to $700 for the full package. And 5. The methods used to explain the questions and answers are antiquated and hard to understand. Now, if you are familiar with our videos, you probably know we have a different approach to answering tough aviation questions. Just look at how we explain the altimeter, or the method we use to teach you how to navigate to a VOR. So, here's the best way to ace your FAA knowledge test. In other words, the pilot training solution. Purchase one of our programs, you are redirected to this main menu. From here, you can, for example, go to the download page. Here, you have a choice to download either the PC or Mac version to your computer. And while the software is downloading, why not start learning online? So, back to the main menu. And on to the online version, which can be viewed on any PC, Mac, iPad, or Android tablet. Or you can see how well you know any subject matter by taking a peek at the tests themselves. Here, you can choose from either any of the chapters that match the training software we provide, and this will test you on all of the known FAA questions on that subject matter. You can also take a full mock exam to practice a real test, or finally, when ready for the test, you can take the exam for the sign-off, which, once completed, will have you signed off within 1 hour of successfully completing it. Now let's take a look at the software itself. The training software is just like a virtual ground school, with over 12 hours of instruction. On the main menu, you can follow the subjects in any manner you choose, as each chapter is a standalone presentation. So let's say, for example, that you wanted to learn all about radio navigation. Well, then, by clicking on the button, we are brought to the selected chapter, where audio, video, and interactions are used to teach you everything you need to know to pass the exam. For example, when we need to learn our position from a VOR, as you can see, all is explained in a simple manner with figures, animations, and the audio in the background making sense of all of it. After most topics that have been known to be difficult for students, you are again engaged in interactions which measure your knowledge and see whether you understood the topic at hand or not. As you can see here, you're prompted to click on the correct airplane, which in this case is 17, as you need to fly northeast to get to the station. We also use known questions from the FAA databank to show you the easiest way to answer them correctly based on our own methods developed over the years. There is also a table of contents on the side of the screen that can be accessed by swiping from left to right on an iPad or clicking on the double arrow on the top left corner. This will bring out the TOC, and from there we can see the viewed slides, jump to any slide, or use the search feature to find any particular topic you wish. For example, if we type VOR in the search field, every slide that has anything to do with VORs is displayed, and by clicking on it, we are brought to the slide in question. At the end of each chapter, there is a 10-question sample test with real questions from the FAA known bank of questions that measures your level of understanding. These questions give you instant feedback, whether answered correctly or not, with simple tricks to remember the correct answer. And again, we could use the TOC to review the slide in question. At the end of the test, the results screen allows you to review the test or continue to the next chapter. The testing software will allow you to view all the questions on that particular chapter, or again, take a full exam which is randomly generated every time from the latest FAA bank of questions. The test is in the same exact format as the software from LaserGrade, so when you take the real test, there will be no surprises and the transition will be completely seamless. So, how much is all of this worth? Well, it depends on who you ask.
Other virtual ground schools out there will cost you $300 for the PC version, another $300 if you also wanted the Mac version, $150 for the iPad edition, and maybe $30 more for the testing buddy. The actual test costs $150, so why should the software to prepare for it cost you more than the test itself? Our whole package is just $125. And if you are a career student, you can purchase all of our software for just $300. This will give you the private, instrument, and commercial. Keep in mind that we continue to develop new software applications to help you with your aviation goals. The ATP is nearly ready, and we are also developing the CheckWrite Prep software, a no-nonsense approach to passing the oral and flight portion of your test. Best of all, the CheckWrite Prep software will be available for free to any customer that purchases our software. And that's another $99 in savings. So again, thanks for watching, and visit PassFAAexams.com for all of your aviation needs. See you there. Until then, we at Pilot Training Solutions wish you happy flying and clear skies.